No, seriously, parents, the Joker is rated R and is not for kids. It's so not for kids that a movie theater is encouraging you not to bring them. Hey everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net, and if it's your first time here, if you have never been here before, and you want yet another YouTube channel that talks about pop culture, movies, and comics, and video games, and all that jazz, click the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. I don't upload every day, but mostly Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, like this one. So anyway, The Joker, it's opening today. I actually have my tickets with me and my wife. I'm enjoying saying that, by the way. I'm enjoying saying that a lot. Are going to be going to see it tonight. Actually, no. By the time this video goes up, we will have seen it yesterday. So I wish I could do some... It's funny how movies get filmed, these videos. Like, it's like, I'm going to be seeing it, and by the time it goes up, I'll have seen it, so I can't... Anyway, keep it on the iCritic.net website. I will for certain be writing a review on that one. But it's rated R. And the description was pretty clear that it's not for kids. And yet, the Alamo Drafthouse, who has gotten themselves in a fair bit of controversy before, have decided they want to emphasize this with this post. This was on Facebook, and it says, "Parental warning, this is not a joke. Joker is rated R, and for good reason. There's lots of very, very rough language, brutal violence, and overall bad vibes. It's a gritty, dark, and realistic Taxi Driver-esque depiction of one man's descent into madness. It's not for kids, and they won't like it anyway. There's no Batman." Now, here's what's interesting about this poster, because I love it when movie theaters have to do this, when they have to remind parents to essentially do their job. I mean, look, here's the thing. I'm not saying you can't have a mature child, not watch R-rated movies. I know that there are 10 and 12-year-olds who are just fine after watching Saving Private Ryan. Maybe the violence in Gladiator, The Godfather doesn't bother them. I don't think I would let any kid under any circumstance watch Django Unchained or Pulp Fiction or Kill Bill or pretty much anything Tarantino does, to be perfectly honest. And yeah, you have movies like Changing Lanes where it's like, that's probably okay for 13 and up, because guess what? The reason it's rated R is because they say the F word one too many times. In that case, 4. So, But here's the thing. I think as a general rule of thumb, adults should assume, at the very least, that an R-rated movie is not for kids. And so when movies like Sausage Party and Joker come out, which, Sausage Party was an animated movie, not for kids. Joker is based off the villain of a Batman series, not for kids. I would actually argue that most of the Batman movies are not kid-friendly. Like, The Dark Knight should have been rated R, in my opinion. But I digress. And you shouldn't take your kids to see Batman Robin because it's, stupid, and it might destroy some brain cells. But Alamo Drafthouse decided they didn't want to take any chances. So they made this poster and they shared it on Facebook, on the Alamo Drafthouse San Antonio Facebook page. Now, it got a wildly positive reaction, but I kind of wonder if there was like a little bit of pushback from the studios. See, I'm getting this from a little video clip from Ken's 5 CBS. Because any article I went to go to where they would share the Facebook post, it says the Facebook post is no longer available, it may have been removed, or the privacy settings of the post may have changed. That suggests that maybe someone at the studio didn't think this was too funny and contacted Alamo Drafthouse and said, hey, remove that. Now, what could they have had an objection to the post? Well, first of all, you could say, well, it kind of makes a spoiler. There's no Batman in the movie, which is fine. I didn't expect there to be a Batman in the movie. I know Thomas Wayne is going to be in it from what I've heard, but yeah, there wasn't going to be a Batman. So maybe that's it, but I kind of highly doubt it. I think the main reason it got Alamo Drafthouse into trouble is basically because they cared. Even though the studio will in public say it's not for kids, it's made for adults, and they'll publicly say that, but they don't want that to be the most common knowledge out there, because hey, here's the thing. Even if a kid is disturbed by the movie, a ticket sale is a ticket sale. And a lot of uneducated parents, especially if they don't look at the rating on the poster or on the app or on the, Movie Times thing, if they don't check to see that the movie is rated R, they might take their kids thinking like, oh, Joker, yeah, I remember, Cesar Romero, right? Let's go take the kids to see Joker. Yeah, Warner Brothers, I think, to a certain extent, wants that to happen. So when something like this starts going viral, I bet you Warner Bros. Going like, hey, not cool. We want parents to take the unexpected kids. Like, it almost kind of reminds me of that character from The Incredibles, like the insurance boss that keeps arguing with Mr. Incredible about helping out his customers get through the insurance company's red tape so that they can get their claims honored. And at one point, Bob says, "Are you getting complaints?" And the boss is like, "Complaints I can handle. What I can't handle is your customers getting around the ecosystem and bleeding us dry," basically. I kind of feel like, I wonder if this was like a situation where Warner Brothers sat Alamo Drafthouse down and they kind of had a similar conversation. Was what we did illegal? No. Aren't we supposed to warn the parents that the movie's not for kids? The law requires that I say yes. So what's the problem? Who's protecting the kids? Who's protecting us? The shareholders. Who's protecting them, huh? Kind of reminds me of that a little bit, to be perfectly honest. But anyway, I am going to be seeing this, well, tonight. As of uploading this video, I will see it. It will be, I'll have seen it already, but you won't know that. Keep an eye on the iCritic page. I don't know if the review is going to be up on Friday, but it will probably be up Saturday at the very least. And I'll put a link to the video, to the review below when it does go up, just to let you know. But anyway, yeah, I'm kind of curious. What do you think about this? Why do you think this Facebook post was taken down? Do you think it was a studio? Do you think maybe they do have a copyright claim? Maybe this alteration of the poster is considered copyright infringement. I don't know. But why do you think this was taken down? I'd love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.